everyone. We're back for week two of crafting.
I'm super excited for this one, guys. Super, super excited.
Hope you guys liked your crafts last week. Remember, anything you guys do from our packets, feel free to take a photo and send it to us at www.facebook.com/Earlville Public Library. And we would love to see what you guys have been working on.
Yes, we want to see how those plants are doing. Because ours are doing fantastic.
Yep, we'll show you later. All right, so as you remember from last week, included in your packet is a book log, and you should be filling this up, reading those books. Come on in, we got lots of new books to choose from. So turn in your book logs by the end of May. When you have read all your books and everything, if you need another book log, just come to the library and ask for one. And all the instructions are on the back, and we're gonna shop at the end of May, so bring in your book logs before then. And you can shop in the store.
It's going to be really exciting, guys. There's so many cool things in that store. We got clocks, we got lights, we got pencils,
got
erasers, Legos,
finger
blankets, everything.
What else have we got going on, Miss Nina?
We also have that cool coloring page that was in your packet last week. Make sure you have two in here. I know last week Miss Nina just pulled out one. There is two. So make sure you color one for yourself at home. Then color one for the library. So, and we're going to display all of our friends' artworks here at the library. So make it all so beautiful with colors and bring it in.
And if you stay tuned to our Facebook page, you might see a live showing of all of the art we've collected so far.
Ooh, it's so exciting.
So watch out for that. All right, like we said, it's week 2, which means we need craft bag number 2 from your big brown bag. Looks like this. Has a big piece of paper sticking out of it.
It is super exciting.
I believe you guys have white paper so that your paint will show up nice and bright. And then Miss Nina and I are going to use yellow because it's what we had left over.
Yes, and we will be using one paper because we work on a very small table and two won't fit. So
it's a big paper.
It is very big. I mean, look at this. Well,
and a cup.
And a cup. Don't worry about that cup. But look at this. You can't see me behind the paper.
It's a big paper.
It's big.
So we're gonna use one paper and we're gonna put it on our workspace. And then if you reach in there, you've got some painter's tape is what this is called. It's not super sticky, but you can use this to make sure that your paper lays flat on your table.
Yes.
Make sure your table is protected wherever you're painting. Lay down a tablecloth or some newspaper so that you don't get your nice furniture all painty.
Mom and Dad want you to make sure it's nice and clean.
Yes, and only paint with parents' permission.
That's right. I'm going to put this over here now because we're not going to use this one.
All right, Miss Nina, what else is in there?
Okay, we got lots of things in here. Some things are from last week because Miss Nina just didn't put that in the right bag. But it's fine. First, you have your instructions. These are very important. Keep them because if you want to make another photo, a nice fun sponge photo, you'll need to have these instructions so you know what to use. So put that to the side. You will have all your paints. Pretty purple one, and a pretty green one, and pink and yellow. Lots of paints. 2 types of paintbrushes. 3. I see 2. 2 paintbrushes. Really cute. So you will have a sponge and you will have a rubber band. You will also have this very cool, some bubble wrap. Be careful, try not to pop the bubble wrap.
Don't pop it until after we've painted.
Yes. You will also have some other cool things in your bag as well. If you haven't noticed already, there is a cool I Spy Spring Bug edition of a game. And you also have a dry erase marker so that you can mark off your bugs when you find them. And when you're done finding that said bug or when you're done using that card, you can put it in your cup to show that you were done with that card.
So I'm going to go get the example of what we're painting today.
Yay!
So what we're making today is a butterfly flower spring painting that looks like this.
It's so cute.
Da, 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 da. Oh, sorry.
It's so cute, guys.
Can you see the parts that we used that were the bubble wrap?
Ooh, yeah, that's why you can't pop them.
Yeah, because we need all those bubbles to make our print. And we have a fun butterfly sponge. We're going to turn that sponge into a butterfly to make our butterfly prints. And the cool thing about these supply items is that you can use them again for other paintings. If you have paper around the house that you want to decorate, you can use these butterfly sponges and these bubble wrap flowers again.
Okay, I'm going to pull it closer so you guys can see more of the details. Because by this time it's past Easter?
Yes, Easter was early this year. It was on
Very
the
early.
4th, I think.
Very early.
Yeah, it was real early.
Did you guys have a good Easter?
Did you go on an egg hunt? I always liked going on an egg hunt.
Egg hunts are so much fun.
Miss Nina and I are going to work on one picture together, but you can have your own pictures at home. We just can't fit it all for the camera.
No.
So we're going to open our green paint. And remember, when we're opening our paint, we have to be nice and careful
Yes.
so that our paint doesn't go everywhere. See how Miss Nina's is
Just
kind of on
tap
the
it
side?
again.
Yep, give it a
Tap
good
on the
tap.
side.
Get it all to the bottom.
And make sure you're doing it really carefully, like we suggested before with the seeds last week. Maybe ask your mom or dad, or your grandma, or your grandpa, or your aunt, or your uncle, whoever you're doing this craft with, if you need help.
Exactly. And then we're going to take our very big paintbrush and we're going to make the stems for our flowers. Now what you have to remember about the stems is that they're going to need to be spaced apart. We don't want our green stems right next to each other or we won't have room for our flowers. So make sure they have lots of space. So I'm going to make 2 over here
And I'll make
and
2
Miss
over
Nina's
there.
going to make 2 over there. So I'm going to dip my paintbrush in my green paint. So I have a little green paint on there. And I'm going to start at the bottom of my picture. And I'm just going to make a line. Maybe I want to make him a little longer. There's my first stem.
There we go. Here's my stem.
Now I'm going to make another stem. Right next door, but I'm going to leave some space. I'm going to make another line. And this time I'm going to have a tall flower. There we go. And maybe we should put one more
Right in the
in
middle.
the middle, right here. We'll make him a medium flower.
Oh, look at our stems, guys. They're looking so beautiful.
Now, if you'd like to, you can add some leaves to your flower stems by making just a little triangle on the side.
Cute.
That's up to you. Maybe you want 2 leaves.
Maybe you want tiny leaves, or maybe you want big leaves.
Right.
It is all up to you.
It's your flower garden. Now, you're going to want to get a cup of water from home. We did not include a cup of water in your packet. And then you can rinse your brushes out. Now it's time to add the bubble wrap flowers to your garden.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So we
Bubble
have,
wrap.
we have a big bubble wrap and a little bubble wrap. So we have a big flower and a little flower. You can pick whichever one you want to start. I'm going to choose my little flower.
Yep.
And I'm going to pick a color of paint to start with. What color are you going to use, Miss Nina?
I think I'm going to start with pink.
Ooh, I'll start with purple.
And if you guys want to, close your green from earlier so you're not spilling or accidentally bumping into it.
Very good. I'm going to dip my paintbrush in my paint. And then I'm going to paint my paint right on to my bubble wrap. See how it's covering up all of those nice little bubbles? You can start to see them really well. I also recommend you don't do this over your painting, but we don't have anywhere else to do it.
And I recommend maybe putting it down on your table or your surface that you were painting on.
Yes.
But like we have stated before, we do not have a lot of room.
It's
So
easier, yeah, if you lay it down.
we are going to paint it with holding it.
And then you're going to pick a stem on your picture to add your flower to. So I'm going to come over here, and at the top of my stem, I'm going to lay my bubble wrap down and give it just a gentle press. Don't press too hard. You don't want to pop those bubbles. But I'm going to press just a little bit, and then I can peel off the bubble wrap. And I have a cool flower. Look at that.
It's so cute.
Now we're going to do something that I think is really fun, And I'm gonna switch colors without washing my paintbrush.
Oh.
So it's gonna have purple on it still. And I'm gonna blend it with a new color. I'm gonna pick, I think I'll use pink like Miss Nina.
And I'm gonna use yellow.
Ooh. So watch what happens to your colors when you blend them. I'm gonna do the same thing, and I am gonna dip my paintbrush right in here to this pink color. I'm gonna paint my flower again, and I'm gonna get a blended color. All right, find your next stem.
I'm gonna put this guy maybe over here.
You want the big one?
Yeah.
Press him down just gently.
Ooh, looks of orange. What colors did your blended paints turn out to be? What
Yeah.
colors did they turn?
I'm excited to see. All right, I'm just gonna set this guy off to the side, and let's paint this big one together, Miss Nina.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a green
Yes.
just to be
And
fun.
I was thinking yellow.
Ooh,
too.
that'll look good. And I've still got all this other paint on my brush, so I don't even know what's gonna happen.
No, it's gonna be a surprise. What do you guys think it's gonna be? Tell your mom and let us know. in the
Yeah,
comments below.
make a guess right now and see if you're right. We've got one flower space left.
Let's see how it turns out. It's gonna be so cute.
Press gently and peel him off.
Ooh.
Oh, I like him a lot.
He's so cute.
Very pretty.
He's like a bluish ombre green
Yeah.
with a spark of yellow.
Now it's time. We've got all this empty space up here. We need to add some butterflies.
Ooh, I'm super excited about the butterflies.
Make sure to take a minute to wash your paintbrush so you don't get paint everywhere. All right, we have clean brushes and we're gonna set them aside for right now. Time to grab your sponge and your rubber band. We're gonna make this sponge look like this.
Ooh.
This looks more like a butterfly than this.
This is a square. Rectangle.
That's a rectangle.
Nina doesn't know her shapes today.
She'll practice. But in order to get it to be nice and squishy, we're gonna have to get it a little bit wet.
We're gonna grab our spray bottle to spray the sponge. So you may use your spray bottle from last week to spray your sponge if you still have water in it, which I hope you do, to be watering your plant.
Gotta be feeding your plant.
That's right. Now we are going to squish our sponge. Try not to get wet. And
Squish your sponge. Yeah, he should be damp, but he shouldn't be dripping wet.
Yes.
Slide on your rubber band.
Just like this.
Yeah, and give him a few twists. You might need a grown-up to help you.
Yes. Look at our beautiful butterfly.
Ta-da! So your butterfly should be nice and squishy, but he shouldn't be dripping.
No.
And then you can pick another color with your clean paintbrush. I'm gonna use purple again because I like purple.
I think I might do pink to start off with.
And we're gonna paint the wings of our butterfly. I'll show you guys while Miss Nina is painting and then she can show you her butterfly. I have my butterfly all ready to go, all painted up, and I'm gonna turn him over and find a good spot for my butterfly to live. And then I'm gonna set him on my paper, give him a good press down all around, and then lift him off, and we've got a butterfly.
Wow. Okay, here goes my sponge. Push, push, push.
Ooh, look at that. Miss Nina did a fun thing. She's got 2 different colored wings.
There we go. Much
Very
better.
nice. All right. I think I'm gonna put a butterfly down here in the corner.
Now remember, you can do designs, you can just do a plain color. You can do what you want to do. The world is your oyster.
The world is your oyster.
Do you guys know what an oyster is? Maybe we can insert a photo right here of an oyster.
Oyster.
Oyster. Okay, Miss Nina's gonna do one more butterfly towards the ground like Miss Paige did. And then we're gonna just squish, squish. I think Miss Nina either got water or paint on her arm.
Wouldn't be a painting day at the library if we didn't.
Oh.
Oh, I like that one.
Stripey.
It's like stripy, yeah.
Stripy butterfly.
All right, to make our butterflies look even more like butterflies, we're gonna grab our tiny paintbrush now. And you can use any color you like. And we're gonna make the body of our butterflies. So I'm gonna use pink. And then I'm gonna make a long body that's like an oval. Right here in the middle of my butterfly. And then I'm gonna give him 2 antennae. And I'm gonna do the same thing to my other butterfly. And there you have it.
So
We have our beautiful flower butterfly bubble wrap sponge painting.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
I can't.
I can't either.
Thank you so much for painting with us. And if you had fun and made this craft, please send us pictures of your work at facebook.com/Pearlville Public Library. Stick around because now we got to do something with that fun thing we put in your bag. The
Yes,
bonus thing.
Bonus time.
All right, let me peel off our painting and we'll be right back. We've got our I Spy Bugs game. So for this game, what you're gonna wanna do is to take your clip off of your cards. We got a whole bunch of bug cards in here.
Oh my gosh, look at all these bugs.
And we are gonna toss them into our blue cup. And that's where they're gonna hang out. And we're gonna set these aside and take a good look at our bug picture. I guess we'll put it like that, huh? And then we can shake up our cup, close our eyes, reach in, and pull out your first bug card, which is...
I got a butterfly.
I got a snail.
Ooh, let's see if we can find these bugs.
Let's use our dry erase marker and circle as many of our bugs as we can find. Do I see any snails on my card?
I see lots of my butterfly on this card.
I see a snail here. I'm gonna circle that snail. Miss Nina's already found some butterflies.
I love these little butterflies. They're just everywhere on this card.
All right, I think I'm ready for another card.
I think I got all my butterflies.
I am going to pick...
Ooh,
Oh, we got the same one! We got the same one! We got dragonflies!
how cute!
All right, we got, I guess they're orange and yellow dragonflies. And you guys can keep playing this game until you found all the bugs.
All the bugs. There's so many bugs in here. Look at that, guys. So many bugs.
And then, when you're all done playing, you can take a paper towel or a Kleenex and you can clean off your card and you can play again. You can play with a friend or with a grown-up.
You can play this game as many times as you want.
Yeah. And then you'll have to go outside and see how many of these bugs you can spot in real life.
Ooh. Maybe you can find a Claudette.
Maybe you can find a Claudette. That's all we have for you guys this week. We've got a game and our fun painting.
Thank you guys so much for joining in with us on our fun crafts.
Yes, we've enjoyed having you. We're glad to be back again. Don't forget to bring in your pictures if you've colored them. Be reading those books for your book logs. And we'll see you again very soon.
Bye, guys. Put on the side of the table that we didn't need anymore. Oh, I'll go. You kicked it.
Hey, Nina!
I'm sorry. 'Cause they probably haven't grown much. It's been a week.
Yep, but it's actually just been 5 minutes or so.
So, yes.
So, because we're wearing the same clothes.
Close.
Keep track of them on this sheet so that you can turn them on. So you can turn them in at the end of.
Sorry, I just got that. Turn them in.
So you can.
We're not gonna recover from that.
Hang on.
Turn on. Turn on.
Bring your book logs to the library so that we can tally them up and you can have them. Okay,
Sorry.
okay, let me say it. What is going on?
Is that Post-it
That's
note?
a post-it. Okay.
The one that was.
Okay. So bring your book logs to the library when they're all filled up, and you can shop at the end of the May.
Well, it's true. You will be shopping at the end of May.
At the end of the May.
I hear a puppy in the background.
There is a puppy.
Can you hear the puppy? I'm gonna
Nice, like the sun is over there shining on our flower.
just the one side.
And none of these other ones. And, yeah.
Clean your paintbrush.
Clean your paintbrush.
So we're gonna grab our spray, blah, blah, blah. It's like a fresh shower.
I'm just spraying me up.
It's a fun time. Now remember, you are using your green, yellow, pink, and purple paint.
Yeah.
Yes, I see 2 yellows over here, so I got very confused. But if you can, let us know. Miss Nina's not flinging paint, and that's not okay. Don't do that.
I don't know where it went.